for me it is.
Yeah.
For me it becomes that, and I think as coaches maybe we were able to remember some games. If this happened 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I think as a coach you'd still remember it, or maybe as a player it becomes something that you don't remember as well. But as coaches, I think you do, and I think because it is recent, it should be in our players' minds. Should be there. And hopefully we do remember.
Do you need to mention that at all, Todd, or counting on those guys to have that fresh in their minds?
I think the players know. I think they know it, and we may watch some clips this afternoon just based off of that game. I mean, not necessarily that you have to show them scoring goals or anything like that, but I think just it'll come up at some point, I'm sure.
What does Trop bring to your lineup?
Well, competitive. I know there's some toughness there, watching some of his clips. But an energy guy right now, and I've heard some things about him that there's could be some upside there. And whenever you're looking at guys, you're always looking to improve your team. So hopefully he can come in, and we lost some energy with McKenzie and Bull going out and Dubinsky going out, and maybe he can come in and provide some of that.
He describes his game as one that would fit well with your forecheck first, then get the puck, then create the scoring opportunities type of mentality. So again, a good fit, like as you were saying, to replace a guy like D-Mac or whomever.
Yeah. That's what we want all out of our guys, and there's some grit there too.
Yes.
You go back and you watch, and there's some toughness. So he's a willing kid. He's a willing participant as far as mixing it up a little bit. But I think what he can provide us is just some positive energy.
Is he a stopgap until some of the guys come back from injuries, or you want to give him a real hard look?
Well, he'll get a real hard look. We didn't just bring him in just as a plug to fill a hole. There's going to be opportunity there, and we'll see where it goes.
Looks like Dubinsky is still hurting a little bit when he tries to do anything too aggressive with his skating.
To me, there's been progress every day, and he's part of our practice today, and it's no different when we talked about Horton the other day. To me, when they start participating in practice, they're getting closer and closer, and I haven't had a chance to talk with him since he's gotten off the ice, but he'll travel to Boston with us tomorrow, and I'm not expecting him to play tomorrow, but if he comes off and says it feels good and we have a good day tomorrow, that there is a possibility. But I think probably the realistic goal is Tuesday.
You go McElhenney for sure tomorrow, or do you decide after the game?
We'll decide after the game.
Todd, big picture, it's been the up and down Jekyll and Hyde thing. Any feel this morning?
No.
We ask you that all the time.
I'm afraid to even feel,
Yeah.
and sense things. I don't even go that way anymore. And it's everything that we talked about. Sometimes you're expecting certain things and you get the opposite. Good or bad. The Edmonton game coming off a good game, and you get that game, and the Vancouver game. You go to Toronto, and I can honestly tell you, 6-0 game for us. That wasn't what I was expecting. So, and I'm not saying I wasn't expecting to win the game. I wasn't expecting to win 6-0.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's one of those things. You don't know. And to me, John Davidson said it best in the locker room. It's a box of chocolates. It's you're biting in. You're never sure what you're going to get.
Savard out tonight.
You know what? That's going to be a game time decision.
Just because of Nikitin?
Yeah.
Does having Corey Trout in the lineup give you more options as far as players that might not be performing to the level you expect them to, as players get healthy?
Yeah, there's when you have more players on the bench or more depth, it gives you more bullets to use, and players want to be in the lineup. Players want their ice time, and when you got the depth and you got 2-3 players sitting there, as a coach, you have more options.